Have your IDs ready to go. Thanks for turning out.
Whether you're going to the polls or mailing in a ballot,
putting the ballot in the envelope,
how you vote this fall could be different thanks to new laws that took effect throughout the country. Since the start of 2021, state legislatures have passed 370 new election-related laws in 49 states. That's according to the Voting Rights Lab database. And some of the most headline-grabbing changes have happened in key swing states.
Many of the states where we saw a lot of conflict or controversy, they have tightened their rules around mail voting, around election certification, and giving the kind of conspiracy theories a lot less ground.
Wisconsin's 2020 election results were heavily scrutinized, and at least one major change will be in effect this November: no more ballot drop boxes. A lawsuit stemming from the 2020 election resulted in a July opinion from the Wisconsin Supreme Court ruling drop boxes are illegal. Voting by mail has been one of the biggest targets for change the past 2 years. According to the Voting Rights Lab, 5 states expanded or eliminated the eligibility requirements for voting by mail. 18 states increased the amount of time officials have to process mail-in ballots, and 10 states restricted the rules around returning a ballot for someone else. But Rachel Ori from the Bipartisan Policy Center said she's most concerned about the behind-the-scenes election changes.
They're doing things like adding criminal penalties for mistakes in election administration, making it illegal for an election official to send out an absentee ballot request form to a voter, which is typically a mundane and normal part of the process.
The Voting Rights Lab identified new laws like that in at least 13 states. For example, Arizona made it a felony for election officials to allow same-day registration, even though the practice is already not allowed in the state. Some comprehensive laws, like in Florida and Georgia, have been highly criticized by voting rights advocates. But Ori notes that most of these bills are a mixed bag of changes.
One of the benefits we saw from the recent Georgia election bill was allowing election officials to start to process ballots before Election Day. This is a really important step in making sure that we can get election results quickly and securely on election night.
Election administration was complicated long before any recent changes. So to make sure your vote counts in November, check with your local election officials. They are the best source of information, regardless of whether you want to vote early, vote by mail, or vote on Election Day. Stephanie Lieberman, Newsy.